Hey everybody, welcome back. Another episode of Banish the Dad. I'm not talking all that loud because the family's upstairs sleeping and it's pretty early in the morning, but right behind me over my shoulder is something I absolutely felt I need to get this out to the world. So now some of you may remember in 1986, the Mets played against the Red Sox in the World Series, and famously or infamously, there was in Game 6, there was a play that led to the Mets winning the World Series, ultimately going on to win the World Series. It was a play where, if some of you may remember, if not, you can look it up, where a player named Bill Buckner for the Red Sox, he didn't field a routine ground ball. He was a first baseman for the Red Sox, didn't field the routine ground ball, went through his legs, and the Mets ended up winning that game and going on to win the World Series in Game 7. But so little did we know, though, that 19 days before that game, Bill Buckner was interviewed in WBZ TV, Don Shane, about the pressures of playing in the World Series. And here's what he said 19 days earlier. The dreams are that you're going to have a great series and win. The nightmares are that you're gonna let the winning run score on a ground ball through your legs. Now he went on to say, these things happen. I think it's just fate. It isn't fate. It's an understanding of how your thoughts and feelings become your reality. What you're thinking right now in this moment is creating your reality. And you've heard me say before, and I'm going to keep on saying it. Your reality is nothing more than the outpicturing of your thoughts. See, we right now, when you're thinking about this, understand that's creating your reality. Now, you may say that that's just bullshit or whatever, but some might say he manifested this through his own thoughts. The seed was already planted in his head. This is what we do. See, your reality, my reality, is nothing more than the outpicturing of beliefs that we hold within ourselves. You've heard me say in other previous videos that we never get in life what we want. We only ever get in life who we are. And who we are, who you are, who I am, is nothing more than a collection of beliefs that say what we're capable of doing, who we are. And oftentimes this is because of who raised us, what was going on in our world when we came into this world. Now, there are some talks that, we never actually come into a world or whatever, but this is your subconscious, my subconscious, the universal consciousness is you can you this will prove you can have anything you want in this world if you just believe that it's possible for you. If you don't believe it's possible for you, then if I say to you now, hey, you like the beach? Well, go down to the beach, look at a house on the ocean, picture yourself waking up one morning, opening up the sliding glass doors and standing and looking out at the ocean on the balcony that overlooks the ocean. That could be your house, or that is your house, and that is you standing there. Now, if you believe that, if you can conjure up an image of that, is because it exists. The only thing holding you back from living that reality is you, is your thoughts, is Are you worthy of that type of a reality? You see, because if you don't feel you're worthy of that type of reality, it's never going to manifest. So this is why when I talk about go to war in the previous video I just made last night, go to war with yourself, this is what I'm referring to. There's nothing external that needs to change. We need to change who we are on our inside. We need to change the image that we see reflected back to us in our mind when we look in the mirror. Because the dual mirror of reality is you and I, we are the reflection. The way we live our life is the reflection. Reality is just reflecting back to us what we think and feel in every single moment. So like if, let's say if you're in sales and you're worried about making the sale because of what the people are going to think, and maybe you're going to disturb them. Well, just the fact that you put that seed in your head, you're already conjuring up an image that's going to reflect back to you, that they're going to be upset. But that belief is not you in the moment. That belief, that seed, is a deeply held belief in your head that was planted there by the people who raised you, by society who raised you. Events took place in your life. And then you started to believe that, well, if I say X and the person in my external reality reacts in a negative way, then somehow I'm to blame for them reacting that way. That is absolutely false. Banish that. My channel is called Banish the Doubt. Banish that feeling. You cannot make anybody feel anything. They only react or respond, but most likely react to whatever it is that you and I do because of deeply held beliefs within themselves. I talked about a story from this past weekend when I was driving and I came to a circle in the road and going around the circle, and I chose to wait until a couple of cars went by. Well, the guy behind me, my decision to wait triggered a belief system inside of his head, and he started yelling, let's go, and let's go, come on. He started slamming the side of his truck. So as I finally went around the circle and he followed behind me, I pulled over thinking he was in a hurry. Maybe he had gotten bad news. He had to get somewhere right away. And as I pulled over, he just drove very calmly right past me. Now I would have been thinking, like, what the hell? But in his mind, this belief that, look, you need to go faster was triggered, that he couldn't, these beliefs in his head were triggered based on my decision. So what he was saying in that moment is, what your decision, your choice is affecting how I feel. Could be nothing further from the truth. But this is how we live our life. We conjure up images and we put them in our head and they come true. Not every single one, maybe not every single one, but this is the quick video this morning on just a reminder about how our thoughts and our feelings create our reality. This is the story this morning. If you guys have any challenges with this or any challenges in your life and you would like to have more of a one-on-one type of coaching, I'm offering that. So go to my my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you receive all these videos and the videos I've made in the past. And I will, excuse me, we can set up a time for me to talk to you about whatever it is that maybe you feel like you need a little more assistance with. Now, just before I end this video, I want to mention this to you. It's Tuesday morning, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm making this video. Here's the message I want to leave with you. I'm not working. Okay, I'm going to go to work in a couple of hours, but I'm not working. I When I heard this story, it was from a video here on YouTube, the impulse for me to make this video kind of churned up inside of me. And I said to myself, I'm making the video because something resonated within my system, in my heart and my mind. Okay, so my mind saw the story. My heart said, yeah, this really resonates and I want to get this story out. What I'm saying is what I do, this here and these videos is my passion. So it doesn't matter if it's 5 in the morning, five in the afternoon, Christmas morning, Tuesday morning. There is no such thing as a morning and a nighttime. There is no such thing as a Sunday or Tuesday or whatever. Whatever it is that resonates with you to do whatever it is in your life. If you feel the impulse, if you feel like this is what I love to do, follow that. That is your heart, as your mind and your heart aligning. That's that still small voice inside of you saying, this is the path for you to take. See, this is why when we go to work, it doesn't feel good. This is why we look at the clock. This is why it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere, because the majority of citizens in this globe are led to believe that, well, you have to grind, you have to suffer and whatever, you have to sacrifice for 20, 30 years of your life in order to live the good life. No, the good life is right now, right here in this moment, the now moment. There's no such thing as anything other than right now. So that's the additional message I want to leave with you guys this morning. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, share these videos with others, because more people hear these messages, the healthier the world becomes and the more harmonious the world will get back to the citizens of this world, not the world, but the citizens of this world will get back to a balanced life. Thanks, guys.